The marshal's looking at his pocket watch. It's noon straight up.
Welcome to Fort Smith, Arkansas, on the border of Oklahoma, where the first thing you'll see are these parade grounds.
In case you wondered where the name Shrapnel came from, it was a gentleman's last name.
You can spend 30 minutes or more just walking around and reading the things outside before going in the visitor center, which is hidden with no signage. You actually have to go around the side of the building to the bottom part. So let's get on with it. There were several jails on this property, with this being the oldest. Not too bad. If you get solitary confinement, you get a chair. This is a jail in another section, and it is interactive. Of course, the next step past solitary confinement was,
Hangman Maladin is now preparing the execution of 9 men on Thursday next, January 16, 1890, which is the largest number ever hung here at one time.
You don't like hanging nobody, ma'am, but it's the law. Otherwise, out here, there'd be hell to pay.
He said as much in the paper when he sentenced the original 9. They're cold-blooded murders. Why so many guards? One on either side of each man.
Well, some may try to run, and then someone may try to rescue them. Rough times now. That's Reverend Henry Woods praying over there. He's a Choctaw minister. Now Maladin's drawn down to black goods. He's adjusting the ropes. The marshal's looking at his pocket watch. It's noon straight up.
Let's try smells of the commissary. Vinegar. Kind of is. Coffee. Nothing. Hardtack. I don't know what hardtack is.
Candy. Is it sweet?
It's candy-ish.
Okay. You make that from sugar.
Molasses. Dirty feet. Salt pork. Smells like molasses. Whiskey. No smell. Our tax dollars spent on a Dyson Airblade, which apparently doesn't work.
Some final thoughts on visiting Fort Smith. There is a lot you can do outside. The really interesting things to see. Walking around the parade ground, which goes much further back in there than this video showed, being able to tour some of the other buildings like the commissary, all of that is free. You can just stop and do that. If you want to go in the actual museum part where we showed the jails and different things, there's courtrooms from back in the day. All of that stuff is in there. If you're into history, it is worth the $7 a person for a ticket. If you have the National Parks Pass, of course, it's free to get in. Gets you and 3 other people in. That makes it pretty much a no-brainer. You can spend a couple of hours in there and have a really good time. I'm going to do a separate video later on explaining this national park pass thing a little bit better, because even having one for a year myself, there were a few things that I did not understand about it. It's just not explained that well on their websites. You go places and sometimes the people that work there really don't understand it, because there are technically 3 different versions of this thing. So we'll handle that in a separate video. Come with us next time when the trip really begins. We slow down the pace and start to explore Oklahoma.